Hi folks, this is Sean Hyman from Chart of the Day, and I'm coming to you from Los Cabos, Mexico, where we're getting ready to do an awesome conference, and I'll be speaking there on Friday. And matter of fact, probably some of you listening are probably even there right now. But I want to talk to you today about why currencies can sell off on good news. And I want to look at the Aussie yen. And Australia announced their interest rates Monday night. Went from 3.25% to 3.50% as expected, and that's good news. Interest rates going up is good for a currency. More money is attracted to a currency that has an interest rate yield that is rising. You want to think of it as if you could earn more money on your savings or your CDs or what have you, something at a fixed rate. Would you want to do that? Of course you would, and you would put more. You'd be inclined to put more money into something the more interest it yielded, right? And so that's what investors are thinking all over the world. So money chases yield all over the world. So right in here we have, and this is late Monday night, about 10 or 10:30 or so Eastern Standard Time. We have the Bank of Australia announces their interest rates. They hike rates by 1/4 of a point, and that should be good, right? So in theory, the mind thinks the currency should go up in value. And what happened here? The currency sold off in the hours to come, because this is an hourly chart. And why does that happen? Well, there was an anticipation, a strong anticipation coming into this in the days before this, that the Bank of Australia was going to raise interest rates, and so they were already pricing in the possibility of a hike. Matter of fact, it even had started selling off a bit before the interest rate hike even came about. However, I want to not just focus on the near term like a lot of people do around a news announcement, but I want to also show you the long-term picture on the daily chart. So here's Aussie on the daily chart going back a year. And look at this, we're still going up, still higher lows, still higher highs. Definitely a definitive uptrend here. Uptrends will pull back. They will have pullbacks within an uptrend, and it's still an uptrend even though it does have these pullbacks. So really, on the grand scheme of things, what we're seeing here is a pullback within another, within a continuation of an uptrend, more than likely. And I say more than likely because rates have been going up even before the price rather has been going up even before interest rates have been being raised. And now we've had 2 interest rate hikes out of the Bank of Australia, and this is the only G7 country to have raised rates at all, and it's the only one to have raised rates twice. Even when you got to the G20, the 20 biggest nations out there, you've only got Norway that has raised interest rates, and Australia has raised interest rates, and they've only raised once. Australia's raised twice. So it's a very bullish sign. And there's a huge likelihood that money will still continue to pour into the Aussie dollar, and that's why it's one of my favorite currencies out there right now. And so don't be discouraged about pullbacks, even upon good news announcements. It's not necessarily a bad sign. There are times where the market buys the rumor of interest rates going up and sells the news of interest rates going up, and that's exactly what we had here. And that's also why it's tough to play a news event in and of itself, because you can't just place a buy order when a good economic announcement comes out for a country, and place a sell order when a bad economic number comes out for a country. It's just not that simple, because sometimes it will respond and money will flow into the currency at the time of a good economic announcement, while at other times traders will have bid it up ahead of time in expectation of a good report and then sell it off thereafter. So that's what I wanted to look at the chart of the day today, and explain a phenomenon that really bugs a lot of traders, and they don't understand why a currency can sell off upon a good announcement. Thanks so much for listening.